Travel style is all about looking good and moving with confidence. So let's break it down. You better believe that before the plane ever takes off, your outfit tells the entire story. Most men fail the airport test without even realizing it. I'm talking about wrinkled shirts, heavy jackets, and noisy sneakers that are just screaming chaos. And trust me, the airport is a real runway where comfort and class collide. And I've learned that your outfit here sets the tone for the entire trip. If you start off sloppy, you stay sloppy. That's why I build from the ground up. A breathable tee, stretched chinos, and an overshirt that looks intentional but moves with me. Every other piece earns its place too. No wasted layers, no restrictive fits. Shoes? Slip on, silent, and sleek enough to handle security checks without turning me into a mess. The trick is equilibrium. You should look calm when everybody else looks rushed. I pack confidence into my outfit before I even board the plane. Because when you walk to the terminal like you've already arrived, you stand out instantly, and it's not for what you wear, but for how effortlessly you wear it. Now, if you're anything like me, the real travel stress doesn't start at security, it starts in your suitcase. Okay, hear me out. Forget what you've been told. Packing isn't about how much random crap you take. It's about how well it all works together for you. I used to pack like I was preparing for every single possible scenario and ended up wearing the same 3 things anyway. That's why I learned the power of color capsule: navy, stone, and white. Every piece complements the next, making outfit choices automatic. So when I travel now, I pack fewer items but make each one count. 2 shirts, 2 pants, 1 jacket, and 3 combinations instantly become 6. See, it's less about limitation and it's more about efficiency. I don't waste space on maybe clothes. If it doesn't serve multiple looks, it stays home. And I never travel with pieces I haven't already tested in real life. Here's the thing. Travel exposes all the weak links. Itchy fabrics, bad fits, shoes that blister your feet after an hour. Packing like, a grown man means curating what you trust, not guessing what might work. And the result? You travel lighter, you dress smarter and sharper, and you start every trip already in control. And if your shoes slow you down, your entire travel rhythm starts to fall apart. This right here is where a majority of men go wrong. They pack bulky sneakers or dress shoes or hiking boots all at once. And then you just end up with a suitcase full of dead weight. Trust me, I learned the hard way that travel shoes just need versatility and not variety. That's why I stick to 2 pairs. No exceptions. 1 clean minimalist sneaker and 1 smart loafer. Now let me tell you why. The sneakers handle the airports, city walks, and casual meetups without screaming tourist. The loafers, perfect for dinners, meetings, or when I want to look like I actually planned my outfit. Both slip on easily during security checks, and they also transition between looks without effort. And don't forget, the materials matter too. Soft leather or suede that breathes and molds with wear. Anything heavy or rigid just kills your stride. I never pack shoes that need breaking in. Travel isn't the time for experiments. It's the time for reliability. 2 pairs, 1 mindset, comfort meets class. Everything else just adds noise to your journey. You can't look confident if your clothes look like they've survived turbulence. Now, I don't think that any man wants to look like his clothes just lost a fight with a suitcase. Now, I've been there, pulling out a shirt that looked pressed at home and destroyed on arrival. And that's when I switched to performance fabrics. I'm talking about technical cotton blends, merino wool polos, and unstructured blazers that hold their shape no matter how badly you pack. These materials move with you. They breathe easily, and they don't demand an ironing board in every single hotel room. My packing method for this one is simple. I roll instead of folding. It's not just more space efficient, it prevents hard creases that ruin a clean look. I also keep a small wrinkle release spray in my carry-on. Just 1 mist, a quick shake, and the fabric resets. The plus for me here is that there's 0 effort and no excuses. Looking put together while traveling isn't about luxury anymore, it's more about systems of efficiency. You prepare once, and it pays off for every trip after that. When your outfit looks crisp at 6 a.m. and still holds up by dinner, man, you've already won the day. But nothing ruins confidence faster than dressing wrong for a completely different climate. I know, it sounds obvious, but traveling between climates is where style usually starts to collapse. You start the day in humidity and land in a cold front. Suddenly, your outfit isn't just uncomfortable, it's practically useless. That's why I personally swear by modular dressing. Instead of heavy layers, I build adaptable ones. Ultralight down jackets, merino wool tees, and a versatile overshirt that can handle both heat and cold. Merino is the real hero here. It breathes in warmth and it insulates in cold. No bulk, no sweat marks, no discomfort. I also keep a compact wind shell in my carry-on because it adds protection without looking like outdoor gear. Now this approach, it's not about surviving weather, but really about staying composed regardless of it. When you master modular dressing, you don't panic pack coats or buy random hoodies at the airport. You've moved between climates like it's nothing. You stay sharp in every forecast. You look cool under pressure, warm under style. And remember, real travelers don't chase comfort, they plan for it. Next, we don't want your efforts to go to waste just because your face is telling a different story. You can dress perfectly, but if you look exhausted, it's game over. Travel exposes every weakness. Dry skin, puffy eyes, dull hair, and no suit is gonna hide any of that. That's why I treat grooming as part of the outfit, not an afterthought because my face has fuzz. My travel kit is minimal but precise, like a solid cleanser, a hydrating moisturizer, and a travel-sized fragrance that smells clean but not loud. Instead, I decant my essentials into small containers that are just enough for a week, but still TSA friendly. I also pack facial wipes for long flights and a small comb to reset after naps or layovers. Plus, the polished appearance isn't vanity, guys. Is discipline. It says you take yourself seriously even when the trip gets rough. When your skin looks alive and your scent feels intentional, you don't just look ready, you are ready. And do not, please, I repeat, do not underestimate the power of grooming on the go. And finally, you're where you left for, and how the first few seconds are decisive. The moment you land sets the tone for everything after. I've learned that your arrival outfit can either elevate your presence or erase it completely. It's not about being overdressed like most men do, but it's more about being ready. My go-to combination is neutral chinos, a fitted polo, and a clean jacket that looks intentional but effortless. Something I can wear off the plane straight into a meeting, a lunch, or even a photo without needing to change. And don't get me wrong, comfort still matters. Stretch fabrics, breathable materials, and shoes that survive long walks through terminals. The man who steps off a plane looking composed immediately earns respect. Most travelers arrive looking drained. I aim to arrive looking, dependable. When you land already looking put together, you don't need to recover from travel. You've already arrived in more ways than one, and that confidence carries through the rest of the trip. Have you got a travel tip that I may have missed? Let me know down in the comments.